I've just constructed the gearbox of the model plan 248, and I know one or two people have found this a little bit challenging, as indeed I have, so I thought I'd make a very short video just showing how I've managed to get it to work. I'm not 100% sure I've got this absolutely correct at the moment, but this is a demonstration of what I've done. Okay, so the drive to the wheels is reasonably straightforward with reverse and forward gears. I'll put that into neutral if I can. So I'm putting that into neutral. The more challenging parts were getting the various other functions to work. So again, that does work reasonably well. So to get that to work properly, I had to put a slightly longer pinion in at the bottom there. I couldn't get it to work with a 1/4 inch pinion, which is mentioned in the plan. The other issue is I had to cut down a 1/4 inch pinion to get it to fit in there. I couldn't get it to work with a full pinion. I cut that down on the lathe, but you could actually cut it down with a hacksaw without too much problem. So the other power takeoff is the power takeoff drive, which is controlled from this lever here. And that's reasonably straightforward. Except that it's not clear how it was intended. It's not clear how it was intended to drive in the back. It actually drives that pinion there, so somehow there needs to be some chain to drive up to a takeoff, presumably in the centre hole of those three. So I'm still working on that. I think it can be done with gears, but there's not a great deal of space there again, so we'll just have to see how we get on with that one. Well, it's not the traditional way of connecting Meccano, but the only way I can see of fitting this gear in here is to take the offcut of the 19th gear I cut through before and file out a keyway and a small key to go in, and hopefully that'll do the trick. Okay, so we've added the cut-off from the earlier pinion on the inside and an 11A bracket there to support a further gear to transmit the power to the takeoff shaft. Hopefully that'll work. Okay, there's an idler gear which is now positioned in bracket 11A, and that just misses the differential, and that seems to turn freely for the power takeoff shaft. Okay, so after quite a bit of messing about, we've finally got this right. We've managed by fine adjustment to get away with the 1/4 inch pinion in here, whereas previously I could only get it to work with one of these longer ones, but it's now working okay. So let's just try the different functions: reverse, forward, okay, so I think we've finally got there. We can put it into gear. differential seems to be working okay. Reverse. Or neutral. And we've got control by this lever here. We've got the 3-point lift. And in here we've got, from the second lever down, we've got the power takeoff. It's taken a bit to get there. We had to remachine one 19-tooth gear in order for it to fit in there without fouling the differential. And we finally managed to get the gears at the front to work using the ones in the instructions, the 1/4 inch 1950 gears. So all in all, hopefully that's now going to work okay.